Hey guys, Steve Vigil here, and I'm a local real estate investor in the greater Houston area, Houston, Texas. And I've been investing for many years as a full-time investor, for those of you that don't know me. And I've also been educating and teaching a lot of people over the years how they can get involved in real estate and do a lot of different things. We teach exactly what we know, the things we know. But I've seen kind of a need for some education for passive investors, private mortgage lending, things of that nature lately. And kind of the reason I've come across this problem is because, or what I think is as a problem, is because I was recently talking with a new private lender that we were trying to bring on board to do some potential deals with us. And this was as an individual that they're a very smart person and they want to get into real estate. They know they don't like how the stock market works and all the uncertainty in that. But at the same time, they're not very educated on how private mortgage lending works. And because of this kind of a conversation that I have actually quite often, I felt it was more important that I got more education out about the processes and some of the things we need to do as if we want to be private mortgage lenders. Now, for ourselves as investors, we have raised lots and lots of money to do all of our deals over the years. We also work from the lender side and lend out money as well. So we have both sides of that covered with our experience. And as I always try to teach, I teach exactly how we do it. I want to give you the best education that I can. And then once you have the education, then it's up to you to try and see if this is something that you want to do, and then take these steps that we take to help put yourself in a more safe place, make smart decisions, and don't just jump into deals for any reason, because we should never do that. There's a lot of things we have to look at. And so I'm going to kind of do a screen share here, and I'm going to give you a few little tips of some of the things that we start off with. And I'm going to continue to do a lot of videos as well, and you'll be able to check out all the other videos that we do to help give yourself great education so you can make good decisions as you move forward. So let's go here to the screen share. And I always think in the beginning, what are some of the things that we have to do to know if this is the right path that we want to go down? And so, do you have a plan in place for what you want to do? What type of investing deals should you look for? So that's a question you have to ask yourself right out of the gate. What type of investment deals should we be looking for? And this is also something I get questions on all the time from a lot of people. And this is a question that's going to have a lot of different answers depending on who you are. Everybody's going to be different. All of our goals are different. And so it's very important that we kind of analyze ourselves and see where we're at in life to know what's the best direction that we should move forward with if we decide we want to do private lending. So do you have specific goals that you want to accomplish as a passive investor? I think that's a really important question that we need to ask ourselves, and then break it down, take a look at what we want to accomplish, what's the end goal that we're looking for here. And like anything else that we do, I think as we try to do investments, knowing what our end goal is before we even jump into it is probably the best way to always start. So finding an investment strategy that works for you. This is something that I think we need to really take a hard look at, because there's a lot of different things, there's a lot of different factors that you need to think about in making your decisions on which direction you want to go. And I think the first thing we need to look at is what are our short-term versus our long-term financial goals. And this could be a variety of different things in our life. How old are you, for example? That's going to play a part. Where are your kids at? Are you raising kids right now? Are your kids grown? There's a lot of different things we need to look at. And then as we look at those short-term and long-term goals, short-term goals could be something of the fact that, we've got to get our kids through school. We want to put our kids in private school. We have medical bills that we got to pay for our kids. There are, just a lot of different factors that we need to look at to understand that. And then what are our long-term goals? What do we want to do from a retirement standpoint? Do we have young kids that we want to put in college, 10, 15, 20 years down the road? And we can kind of build our strategy around that. And I think a lot of the times, based on our age as well, we need to take a good, strong look at our risk tolerances. because where my risk tolerance is now in life is going to be different for someone that's much younger than I am. Where I used to be a lot more aggressive, I'm not as aggressive now because I'm older than now, and then, you know, and maybe a lot of you that are going to be watching this. So these are some strategies I think that it's really important that you look at, especially in the beginning, if you're thinking about being a private mortgage lender. These are some great ways to start, and these are things that you can start doing right now to analyze yourself. I think it's really important at first to to take a good look in the mirror to see if this is the right direction for us to go. We know that the stock market's very crazy out there. It always has been and always will be. And you have no decisions on what happens with any investments you put into the stock market, or mutual funds, or anything that you do. It's totally out of your control. With private mortgage lending, you start to take more control of your investments and more control of what you're doing with your money and how you want to invest your money. So, I'm going to be giving a lot of different education on this. And like I said, you can go and look at a lot of our different videos that we're going to be doing on this, and you can check out everything that we've already done. And would love to give more great education. So guys, I want to give a lot of value here. So I need your help in doing that. I need your feedbacks. I need you to let me know if I'm giving you good information. So what I want you to do is give us thumbs up if we're giving you good information. Let everybody know about this. Share our information. Share us on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. And we look forward to seeing you on the next video. Till then, have a great day.